The Bali trip started with a car that picked us up at our hotel in Kuta Lombok and took us to the port where we boarded a speedboat to the port of Padang in Bali. This is the third part of a 3-video series, so if you would like to watch the previous ones telling our experiences in Singapore and in Lombok, the links are in the description box. I just want to take a moment here to say, please research before hiring a travel service or ask a friend if they have already been here. Our arrival in Padang Harbor was quite overwhelming, and it was really helpful that my sister and her boyfriend had warned us about this. The harbor was packed with people trying to make us get in their car so that they could drive us whatever we wanted. They wouldn't even make it easy for us to get off the boat. And they would follow us all the way to the exit, persistently offering their services. We mentioned quite a few times that we already had a pre-arranged transportation and that we were looking for our car, and we asked them please to stop bothering us. But there was this particular man who was very persistent and didn't give up. He followed us everywhere. We were so tired and overwhelmed, so we stayed together with another 2 couples who were also trying to make their way to Ubud, and we decided to hop on a small van together. I don't even think this car was the one that we had arranged, but for us it was just a better option than dealing with a persistent man at the harbor. So before sharing our amazing time in Bali, which honestly was amazing, and our whole experience, I just wanted to share this because this really emphasizes the significance of having prior knowledge and planning when it comes to transportation arrangements in unfamiliar destinations. Our hotel was called Pondok Sebatu Villa. We arrived quite late and it was super dark, so honestly, all we could think of was finding our way to a lovely room, having some nice local dinner, and getting a good night's sleep. Good morning! Today we are starting the day by showing you this lovely room where we're staying. I have to say that the singing of a frog woke me up. This is a first, and it was really nice to just be surrounded by nature sound. On the bad side, however, I woke up to a troubled stomach. Here they call it the Bali belly. I guess it's a common thing among tourists, especially those who are not used to the local cuisine. However, since I had only been in Bali for 1 night, I'm pretty sure that my tummy issue was just a result of something I ate in Lombok. Maybe that spicy fish at Pink Beach. As you can see, the day started pretty rainy, although luckily it opened up later on. While we waited for the rain to stop, Jorge went to the room to prep the cameras and the memory cards for our day of exploring the rice field, and I ordered some tea to calm down my tummy. The rice fields in Ubud are a sight to behold. Their vibrant green color stretches for miles, creating a stunning backdrop against the clear blue sky. As we ventured deeper into the rice fields, we were struck by the peace and tranquility that surrounded us. In addition, many residents of this district are farmers and work in the rice fields. Others are traders and contribute to the local economy by selling their products and providing services to the tourists. The rice businesses started here many years ago, and it continues to thrive as one of the main sources of livelihood in the area. Good morning again. Today I'm feeling a lot better and we're super ready to get on the bike and keep on exploring the beautiful landscapes of Bali. Today's agenda is visiting the waterfalls called Tukampak Sepung. I'm not sure about the pronunciation. Also, I'm really excited about this day because today is my birthday. I am turning 31 and I'm so happy to be turning 31 in Bali.
Happy birthday to you.
These waterfalls are known for their breathtaking beauty and serene surroundings. The Tukampak Sepung waterfall is hidden within a cave-like setting, with the sunlight streaming through the gap above, creating a mystical atmosphere that is truly mesmerizing. As we made our way to and back from the waterfalls, we couldn't help but marvel at the natural beauty that surrounded us. I think this was one of our favorite parts of the trip. The fact that getting to places on the motorbike allowed us to go at our own speed whenever we wanted, to just take in the scenery and appreciate the serenity of the surroundings. The rice fields, the palm trees, the temples, and the quiet villages. When we arrived back at our hotel, we changed rooms to just be able to experience another type of view. We opted for the highest room, which was available. We were lucky with this, and this room overlooked the rice fields, and it was truly a breathtaking sight. We decided to stay in for a while, enjoy the room, enjoy the views, practice a little bit of present time awareness, and reflect on our time on Bali so far. And little did I know what my beautiful fiancé had prepared for me as a gift for my 31st birthday. Starting with a Balinese massage session to help me relax and unwind, followed by a romantic candlelight dinner by the rice fields, which we could obviously not see because it was super dark, but still, the ambience was so perfect. We are on our way to Amed, and we just stopped for some coffee, and I'm having a matcha because there's a ceremony going on, so the road is full of traffic. And I'm just sitting here on a coffee shop with this view. I don't have words to describe what I'm seeing right now. This is just breathtaking. So I'm going to show you. So honestly, I don't know what happened, but my bikini broke. So the plan for now was to make a knot using the straps of my dress, continue with the trip towards Amed, and then just see if we could find a solution. We took such a long time to get to Amed because the roads were filled with a huge traffic, and this was because of a ceremony that was taking place. This ceremony is about traditional Balinese rituals and customs that are deeply rooted in the island's rich culture and Hindu traditions. They get dressed in white and some colorful attire and gather at a temple on the top of the mountain to partake in prayers, offerings, and various ceremonial activities. This was one of the main Hindu events of the year. People told us that the whole Hindu community of the island comes together to honor their ancestors, seek blessings for prosperity and good fortune, and maintain a strong connection with their cultural heritage. They do this every 6 months during the festival season, showcasing the strong cultural identity and spiritual beliefs of the Balinese people. On our way to Amed, there was a man on a bike right behind us who wanted us to stop and talk to us. At the beginning, we were a bit nervous about this, mainly me, because I get very paranoid. But then we just realized that he was just a local man trying to talk with us, and it turned out he's a local artist and he does such beautiful paintings using volcanic ash as his medium. He paints from his home and he goes around carrying his paintings on his bike, hoping to sell them to tourists. And also, I noticed, and I asked if it was okay for me to look, he carried the cutest notebook full of wonderful messages from people around the world that had purchased some pieces. We ended up buying one of his paintings. If any of you know who this goddess is, please let me know. I'm also training to become a yoga teacher, and this is part of my training. So it would be an amazing help if you knew who this goddess is. When we arrived in Amed, we checked in our hotel and we had some wonderful local lunch. And then we were lucky enough, I was lucky enough to find a place with wonderful ladies that were so happy to help me fix my bikini. Well, not help me, they actually fixed my bikini. It was the only one that I brought, as we were staying here for just one night and we wanted to do some snorkeling to see the sunken shipwreck. This sunken shipwreck is a Japanese warship that sank during World War II, apparently, although that's not very clear. There are some people that say that it was deliberately put there some decades ago to provide hiding to marine life. The fact is that the area has now become a popular spot for divers and snorkelers to explore. It was super cool to witness the remnants of history underwater and to swim alongside vibrant marine life. Also, it started to rain, so this just added to the overall adventure of the experience. Although I have to admit, I was a tiny bit scared of the dark, the murky water, and the thought of what creatures might be lurking beneath. After this, it was time to continue with Amed adventure and enjoy the golden hour at a famous sunset point overlooking Amed Beach. The view was breathtaking, with hues of orange and pink painting the sky as the sun slowly descended behind the horizon. However, at some points it was a bit hard to see because it was a bit cloudy. Morning friends, today we have a full agenda and little time because the places where we want to go are rather separate in distance. On our way back from Amed, we made our first stop in the temple of Tita Ganga. The temple of Tita Ganga is a significant cultural and religious site in Bali. It is known for its beautiful gardens, ornate sculptures, and holy water pools. The pools are believed to have healing properties and are used for religious ceremonies and bathing rituals. The fish in this temple are considered sacred and believed to bring good luck and blessings to those who feed them. Something I did not like about our trip, and I'm pretty sure you can see it on my face, were the spiders. I am a bit of a Ron Weasley regarding this matter and had to muster up some bravery as we encountered a few of these 8-legged creatures during our adventures in Bali. We are back at Ubud now, and we're making our way to visit Monkey Forest. I have to say that I was a bit scared and skeptical about this place at the beginning. I was just very worried that it would be a place to mistreat monkeys and make money from tourists. Please correct me if I'm wrong or if you know any information that could be helpful for other people here, but from my experience and the research I did, I found that Ubud's Monkey Forest is a renowned ecotourism site that promotes the conservation and protection of Balinese long-tailed macaques and their natural habitat. The monkeys looked healthy and well taken care of, and there were signs everywhere reminding visitors to respect their space and to not provoke them or feed them. However, I did see the typical tourists that all they wanted was their photo taken and did not care whatsoever that the monkeys are living beings with their own needs and behaviors and not just another source of entertainment.
¿Qué la ha quitado?
Papeles.
¿Vamos? Rápido. ¿Cómo que tiene papeles para dar? Claro, papeles para que la dejen tranquila o qué?
No, sí creo que se los ha quitado. En plan, como de que le estaba saliendo o algo. We then had some lunch and made it to an exciting moment of our trip. This is a very personal and special moment. I have always wanted a tattoo, but because I was never sure of what I wanted, I never rushed or decided to get one. Meeting my partner, who is now my fiancé, and having this wonderful time traveling together has been an incredible journey of self-discovery and growth, and there is so much love in here. It was during this trip to Bali that I finally made the decision to get a tattoo. I remember when I watched a video from Boho Beautiful on YouTube where she got a tattoo with a special meaning to her. She got it here in Ubud, and she did a lot of research on where her money was going and the type of ink used to make these types of tattoos. She chose the studio called Conscious Tattoo, and it's here in Ubud. They're known for their ethical practices and use of vegan ink. This ink is cruelty-free, non-carcinogenic, and does not contain any animal products, making it a sustainable and mindful choice. So Jorge and I decided that if we were going to get tattoos, we wanted to make sure it was done ethically and responsibly, and we would choose this same studio. We contacted them and they were so kind to us, even offered to meet us in a non-working day just because we were leaving the next day. It was a wonderful experience, it didn't hurt at all, and the artist was extremely professional and talented. I found this experience very meaningful and spiritual. From the moment of designing a unique tattoo with specific details and meaning to the moment of seeing it in my body. At first I was super nervous, but once it was done, it just felt so right and as if it belonged there. Our last night, we had some dinner in the center of Ubud, shopped some souvenirs, made it back to the hotel and got ready to head back to Singapore the next day, where we would sleep for one night and then back to Brussels. I'm going to say goodbye here. I really hope you enjoyed this Bali vlog and the whole 3 episodes of our full trip, including Singapore and Lombok. I hope you got a sense of the unique experiences and cultural aspects we encountered during our trip. See you soon on the next video. Bye!